The most expensive card in perfect order and the second most expensive card are right now within a couple of pounds or dollars of each other. That almost never happens. Today we're counting down all 10 cards worth chasing in this set, and one of them I've actually pulled myself. Perfect Order released on 27th of March 2026 as one of the smallest sets in the entire TCG, with approximately 120 cards including secret rares. It features 4 brand new Mega Pokemon in Mega Zygarde, Mega Starmie, Mega Clefable, and Mega Skarmory. This set also features 16 special illustration rares, 11 illustration rares, and 18 ultra rares. Prices today are based on collector market prices. Make sure you keep an eye on the market as it moves over time. At number 10, we have the Pokepad Ultra Rare at £12.26 or $16.65. A trainer card making the top 10 tells you why this set doesn't get much love. I'm not sure if this card is meta or playable within the TCG. It might indicate why it's expensive if it is, and if it is, then I'm happy that players get to bling out their deck a bit with this set. Regardless with how you interact with Pokemon cards, it is still a game, and I feel a lot of players are brushed aside by the main collector base. So it is nice to see this set focus a bit more on the game aspect. Number 9 is the Meowth EX Full Art, sitting at about £15.20 or again $20.64. Again, this is probably the version you'd put in your deck to bling it out a bit if you're playing a Meowth deck. It's nice but not super expensive with decent enough artwork and vibrant colours. Number 8 is the most expensive illustration rare in this set, and the one card from this list that I've actually pulled myself. And that's the Clefairy illustration rare at around £19.89 or about $27. This has actually tanked a little bit since I last pulled it. This is a beautiful card featuring the original Clefairy, a Gen 1 icon, and I feel this is the first Clefairy we've gotten in a while that isn't actually Lily's Clefairy. Fun fact, this was actually supposed to be the Pokemon mascot before the Pokemon Company decided on Pikachu way back before the franchise actually launched. At number 7, we have the Jacint Special Illustration Rare at about £25 or $35. This is another reason why I feel as if this set probably doesn't get as much love as it deserves, because inside the top 10, we have another trainer or supporter card. When we look at the cards in the set, we have a Yveltal Full Art, a Mega Skarmory EX, a Decidueye, a Salazzle. All of these could have gotten that special illustration rare spot instead, and may have boosted the popularity of this set a little bit. We also even have a Gengar that could have gotten the special illustration rare spot, an extremely popular Pokemon. I love Gengar, but I actually agree that this special illustration rare spot shouldn't have gone to the Gengar, as it's the main chase in the previous set Ascended Heroes, and there's already a lot of good Gengar cards. With that said, again, I like and respect that this is a chance for the TCG players to bling out their decks. Again, I'm unsure if any of these cards are actually playable in the meta, but it's still nice to know that they get an option. Next at number 6, we have Rose's Encouragement Special Illustration Rare at around £54 or $73. And again, the same could be said for this special illustration rare being given to something else, but I actually feel as if Rosa is somewhat an actually popular trainer, especially over in Japan and in the eastern regions. And of course, this artwork has the Pikachu ice cream, which probably helps with the popularity too. In number 5, we have the Mega Clefable Special Illustration Rare at around £55 or $74. And this is the first ever Mega Clefable card in the TCG. This is an original 151 Pokemon, and it's finally been given a Mega form, which it might be because it feels, or I feel like it's tend to be a little bit forgotten about. So maybe with this Mega, we'll start to see a little bit more relevance in the main series games, anime shows, and even a little more of the TCG down the line. At number 4, we have a personal favourite of mine in this set, and that is the Mega Starmie Special Illustration Rare at £55 or $75. And this was one of the first cards I saw for the set back when it was announced. That got me really excited because I think this is a really cool card. Again, another Gen 1 Pokemon that was finally given a Mega, and rightfully so because Starmie is awesome. Especially if you've played the main series games, it can be a lot of fun to use. And now we get the Mega form in an amazing special illustration rare. This is one card I would typically point out to people that don't particularly enjoy this set. And I know the Mega looks a little bit goofy, but this card art is absolutely beautiful. At number 3, we have the Mega Zygarde Special Illustration Rare at around £68 or $93. And in my opinion, this is another beautiful card. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like Zygarde that much and probably like the Mega even less. But put that aside, even I have no affiliation with this Pokemon. I'm actually quite indifferent towards Zygarde, but this card is insane. It doesn't get the respect it deserves. The vibrance and the color scheme is awesome. The detail to put all 4 Zygarde forms on there is amazing, and basically the same concept as the Mega Charizard X Special Illustration Rare from Phantasmal Flames, which is just an amazing touch. Number 2 is the Gold Mega Zygarde EX at £121 or $165, and this is the card that I've been trying to hit from the videos that you've been seeing on my channel, which has been a bit of a fool's errand as these cards are so hard to hit. But that was because for a while after the set release, this was actually the most valuable card in this set. These gold cards have the lowest hit rates in the entire Mega Evolution era, but all of these gold cards are awesome. Even if it's not the most expensive card in the set, it's still the rarest and still would be an amazing hit to pull from a pack. Just imagine how excited you would get if you got to see a gold card at the back of a pack. I wouldn't even mind pulling this one over the others, even knowing it's the least valuable and the least popular. Finally, at number 1, we have the Meowth EX Special Illustration Rare at £127 or $173. And I actually owe this card a huge apology because when this was announced before the set was released, I went on record to say I didn't think this card looked that great. I was wrong. I fell victim to judging a card based on a picture on a screen, but seeing this card on a video or in person, seeing how it actually looks, this is a really pretty card. And if I open more Perfect Order product, this will be the card that I'm chasing. If I'm able to hit this or the gold card from a pack, I'll probably go for the master set just because there isn't a lot that I'm missing. And a lot of it that I am missing is actually from this list, which is to be expected. But at the same time, I might just buy the singles as it's more efficient. A few reasons why I believe this card overtook the gold Zygarde. That the Meowth is a lot more of a popular and beloved Pokemon than Zygarde. It's a Gen 1 OG Pokemon from the original 151. So a lot of people grew up with Meowth in the main series games, on our screens with Team Rocket. There's just a lot of nostalgia to this card. From what I understand, this is a meta-relevant card that can be taken to tournament. The artwork is nice. All of these things combine to drive the value of the card up. I really hope I get to pull this card, and if I do, trust me, there'll be a video. So that's the 10 from the Pokepad all the way up to the 2 cards at the very top that the market can barely separate. 2 cards, not much between them, and both of them hopefully eagerly waiting to join my collection. Let me know in the comments below which of these cards is your chase card from Perfect Order. And if you're hunting the Meowth Special Illustration Rare as well, drop a comment. We're struggling together. The hunt never stops. Make sure you subscribe so you can come back and rip with me. Until the next rip, take care.